Sreenarayana Guru was a great saint of India, whose teachings has a universal appeal and value. His role in laying the foundations of modern-day Kerala is undescribable. He was born in 28 August 1855 to a middle-class family in Chemprandi village in Kerala. Right from childhood, he was very disciplined and a human with qualities like compassion, love, devotion, and humanity. His knowledge was so great that in a short period of time, he became proficient in Vedic literature, astrology, and Ayurveda. He used to meditate for long periods and realized that one can find all the solutions to his problems by one himself. His noble thoughts, teachings, and fights against injustice always inspire. His famous saying, "One caste, one religion, one God for man," is a call to all mankind to transcend the limits of formal religion and to focus on the close-knit world community. G. Shankarakurupu also addressed Sreenarayana Guru as the second Buddha. Unfortunately, Sreenarayana Guru passed away in 20th September 1928. We celebrate Sreenarayana Guru Jayanti on August 23 in Kerala to remember this great reformer and to celebrate his birth anniversary that the Kerala have ever seen. Thank you.
Namaskaram. Sreenarayana Guru രചിച്ച അനുകമ്പ ദശകത്തിലെ ഏതാനും വരികളാണ് ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ ചൊല്ലാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ഒരു പീഡ എറുമ്പിനും വരുത്തരുതെന്നുള്ള അനുകമ്പയും സദാ കരുണാകര നൽകുകുള്ളിൽ നിൻ തിരുമേയ് വിട്ടകലാത ചിന്തയും ഒരു പീഡ എറുമ്പിനും വരുത്തരുതെന്നുള്ള അനുകമ്പയും സദാ കരുണാകര നൽകുകുള്ളിൽ നിൻ തിരുമേയ് വിട്ടകലാത ചിന്തയും അരുളാൽ വരുമിമ്പം അൻപകന്നൊരു നെഞ്ചാൽ വരും അല്ലലൊക്കെയും അരുളാൽ വരുമിമ്പം അൻപകന്നൊരു നെഞ്ചാൽ വരും അല്ലലൊക്കെയും ഇരുളൻപിനെ മാറ്റും അല്ലലിൻ കരുവാകും കരുവാം ഇതേതിനും ഇരുളൻപിനെ മാറ്റും അല്ലലിൻ കരുവാകും കരുവാം ഇതേതിനും അരുൾ അൻപനുകമ്പ മൂന്നിനും പൊരുളൊന്നാണിതു ജീവതാരകം അരുളുള്ളവനാണു ജീവി എന്നുരുവിട്ടിടുക ഈ നവാക്ഷരി അരുൾ അൻപനുകമ്പ മൂന്നിനും പൊരുളൊന്നാണിതു ജീവതാരകം അരുളുള്ളവനാണു ജീവി എന്നുരുവിട്ടിടുക ഈ നവാക്ഷരി അരുളുള്ളവനാണു ജീവി എന്നുരുവിട്ടിടുക ഈ നവാക്ഷരി. നന്ദി.
Principal, teachers and all my dear friends, a very warm good morning to one and all. My name is Zaki Mohini and I am from 7th A of M.S. Raja Residential School. Today I am going to talk a few words about Mahatma Ayyankali, a great freedom fighter. Mahatma Ayyankali was a social reformer who worked for the advancement of the deprived, untouchable peoples, the princely state of Travancore. His effort influenced in many changes that improved the social well-being of those people who are today referred as Dalits. Mahatma Ayyankali was born on 20th August 1863 in Manganur, Thiruvananthapuram, Travancore. He was the first of 8 children born to Ayyan and Mala. The region in which Ayyankali lived, which now forms a part of the state Kerala, was particularly affected by the social divisions during his lifetime. It was described by Swami Vivekananda as a madhouse of castes. Mahatma Ayyankali married Chellamma in 1888 and the couple had 7 children. In 1893, Mahatma Ayyankali dressed to provoke in clothing traditionally associated with the Nayars, defied the social conventions that was applied to the lower castes and untouchables by riding on a road in his bullock cart that he had bought. In the year 19, the Pulayas had gained the right to use most of the roads in the state, although they were banned from those which led to the Hindu temples. Mahatma Ayyankali also fought to get the access of education. Some Pulayas had access of education from mid-19th century, mostly through the activities of Colonial Missionary Society and London Missionary Society. Mahatma Ayyankali, who was an illiterate, believed that education should be given to all children, and this meant the government schools should allow access to untouchables also. Ayyankali later became a member of Assembly of Travancore, known as SMPA or the Rajya Sabha. Ayyankali passed away on 18 June 1941, leaving behind a better and more inclusive world for lower caste communities in Kerala as a tribute to the man's contribution that helped undermine the caste system in the society. A life-size statue of the legendary reformer stands in the center of Thiruvananthapuram. Here I stop my words. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Today, we are proud citizens of free India because of various freedom fighters. I am Rida Mariam of grade 9A and today I am here to talk about the great social reformer Ayyankali. We all know that Ayyankali Jayanti is celebrated as a public holiday in Kerala on 28 August every year. It is a commemoration of the birth of Ayyankali. Ayyankali was one of the first social reformers to come from a Dalit family. He was born to parents Ayyan and Mala and belonged to the Pulaya community, which was considered untouchable in Travancore or Kerala. The society in Kerala at that time was highly caste-ridden and ritualistic. Ayyankali defied such restrictions and fought for many rights such as access to public places, right to the dignity of clothing, right to use public roads, right to education, etc. He fought for the rights of agricultural laborers long before such movements or workers' organizations came about politically. He and other young men would often sing songs at the end of a workday to protest against society's unjust discrimination. Sometimes they were physically attacked by members of the upper classes. He joined Sreenarayana Guru in urging Hindus to get rid of caste-based discrimination. Ayyankali challenged the society by dressing like the upper castes and also driving a bullock cart on the street. Ayyankali wanted to establish the right of all peoples to have basic rights and dignity. There were clashes with the upper classes that retaliated and riots followed in southern Kerala called the Chalia riots. In 1900, the untouchables won the right to use most roads except those that had temples in them. He worked for the rights of Dalit children to get educated in public schools. Ayyankali's demand for the strike to be called off included educational rights for Dalit children, workers be given rest time during their work, and payment for labor to be done in cash. In 1907, the Travancore government ordered that all Dalit children be allowed to study in public schools. After protests by some government officials against that order, Ayyankali's dream of education for all children without discrimination was realized finally in 1910. In 1910, Ayyankali was nominated to the Travancore Legislative Assembly, known as the Srimulam Popular Assembly of Praja Sabha, and became its first Pulaya member. Impressed by his book, Mahatma Gandhi met Ayyankali. Ayyankali died in 1941, aged 78. He has been called the most important Dalit leader of modern Kerala. Thank you.